of it, you guys. I mean, if you are Cape Town television, why are we not bringing you the faces of the real housewives of Cape Town? We have failed because you guys did not invite us to any. Nothing. I got Pelly Show, by the way. And that is why I have the two beautiful ladies from the Real Housewives of Cape Town, Tato and Ruxi. Ninja Notanj. I am perfect. I hope my mic can get to you. Kiteng. First of all, how has the journey been like for you guys so far since the show has launched and right now in terms of how people have received it? I'll start with Tato, then I'll go on to Ruxi.
You know what? I think it's such a beautiful moment because at the end of the day, the show is a phenomenal brand and it's global. Everybody loves it, and I think the most characters that have been the most talked about. You talk about trending on Twitter and you talk about trending on anything. It's Tato and Roxy. So it just defines what is it that we stand for.
For me, and let me look on the negativity. I'm always positive, so I don't. And is again.
I love that. I think that's why I love you so much. Also, I'm trying to celebrate our Nonku, who's from Real Housewives of Durban. When you go to Real Housewives of Durban, did you think about, okay, sure, I want to be this kind of character or I want to be that? Like, did you plan or did you take away anything from that to make Real Housewives of Cape Town what it is?
Nonku specifically, watching it Durban before us, you can see by misunderstood, I think it kuhlale nayo kuzumazi same as mna. Abantu bazabalenda about you, but come to know me because imagine now she's friends with everybody. People that were saying no, she's not gonna be my friend, I don't like her, but those same people, they are friends with her. So I think Lando Yochacha before knowing a character, and we might not even know why people are holding back because there's too much of judgmental outside there, and especially with people that you are working with. So you need to know when to open up and when to break, like when to stop.
Right now, I'm with wine connoisseur. Kanya Magic is also influencer and social media, social media, but I'll say YouTube sensation. If you guys don't follow her on YouTube, please do.
I'm good, thanks, babe. How are you?
I am fantastic. As a wine connoisseur yourself, in a male-dominated industry, as we all know, also like a very white, if I may put it that way, industry. Do you have any aspirations of yourself, to get into the industry? Doesn't matter which way, but also because people who follow your content will know that this is something that you are passionate about. So obviously there must be a vision aligned.
Yeah. So I know everyone keeps saying it's a male-dominated industry, but I feel like there's a lot of females who are doing great work within the wine industry. It's just that they're not as well known as our male counterparts. My aspirations, everyone keeps saying create a wine brand, and to be quite honest, I am considering it. It's something that I think is in the line of my bucket list or my goals. Yeah, watch the space.
Are you gonna leave us anytime soon on YouTube again?
Yeah, I'll probably leave you soon.
That sucks, guys. That totally sucks.
I'm kidding. It's going to be a bit of a while, but I mean, I can't tell what the future will hold. And obviously, all of the platforms, be it Instagram, YouTube, etc., they're all always changing. And I kind of want to go where my audience is going and grow where I am supposed to be growing, if in a sense, if you understand that. But yeah. I'm still around.
She's still around. So what's your message to females out there? It's Women's Month after all, and it's a beautiful time to be amongst women celebrating such great achievements. What's your message for women out there, especially those who are aspiring to get into the digital space?
I think as a female, if you're aspiring to get into the digital space, definitely hone your craft. I think we have a lot to offer, but... What? Oh, I think definitely hone your craft. I think we have a lot to offer, but I don't think that we have the visibility as everyone else. So we need to work that much harder. And the ones that are in the space already are actually working to open up the spaces a bit more, right, for everyone that's coming in. So I think hone your craft, know exactly what you want to do, know exactly where you want to go with your content. And in general, in life, I think just love yourself, treat yourself, romanticize your life, go out by yourself, learn to love yourself, meet new people, celebrate life in its full form. Yeah.
That's it, guys. Please do follow Kanya Matigeza on social media as well as YouTube. As I said, she's amazing when it comes to this stuff and she has great content. Thank you and all the best for Women's Month. Right now, I'm standing with the lady of the moment, and it's absolutely amazing that her birthday happens to fall on Women's Month. I think that's absolutely amazing because one thing about Nonku, she is the epitome of what South African woman should be in the year 2022. You are such a role model, Nonku, and thank you so much. She inspires women like me, and I know many of our viewers as well. How do you keep it all together the way you are? You're graceful, you're beautiful, you're successful. What's the formula?
My goodness, my darling. You're going to make me cry. What an absolute pleasure. First of all, thank you for having me here. Thank you for saying that. That's very kind words. But honestly, there is no formula. For me, I always tell people that, the Bible says, and I'm going to quote the word, it says that unless you build a house and then you don't invite God, the laborers labor in vain. So in other words, if you're going to be building something, anything, unless you invite Christ, so whatever you're doing is going to be in vain. So I start my day with Him, I end my day with Him, and even during the day, whatever I do, I invite Him. So the glory, the glow that you see, the success, everything, not that I have it all figured out, because I do not, but I know who to trust, I know who to turn to when things don't go south, because they do go south, but it's all up to Him, like, honestly.
So today we're here celebrating A2B wines as well as your birthday, and it just happens that we're at the actual wine farm, guys, where this wine is actually manufactured, bottled, and made ready for you. And you spoke earlier about your journey of how you started up this wine. Obviously, in this day and age, you also still face those trials and tribulations where you have to crush things. That one time you had to, pour all your feelings, all your life story into a bottle. How do you crush today's battles?
I keep on mentioning Christ, because basically, we can only go to Him, and I always say that I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have in your account. I don't care basically who you are, but we all have challenges, and my story will never be the same as your story. And I always encourage women, to stay in your own lane. Do not compare yourself to another person. You are who you are. You are unique in your own way, in your own manner. God made you beautifully and wonderfully like that. So for me, I know that it actually comes from within. I don't need a validation from another person. I know who I am. So I don't have to, I wake up in the morning, I have to do these self-declarations. I look myself in the mirror each morning and I say, this is who you are, this is who you are. And eventually we don't have to really believe it. I don't care. Things can be going really, really bad, but it all is in your mind, basically.
43 and so beautiful. Tell me, what has the 40s been like since you started, and what's the future looking like for you?
They say that life begins at 40. So I would say literally my life began at 40, because I think that's when I realized who I was as a woman. First and foremost, as a mother, as a woman of God. So because I think really I did not know who I was. And that's when obviously my wine was birthed after that. And it's just, things have just been evolving, and I'm discovering myself. And which takes me to the next chapter of that the fact that I don't have a man in my life. I'm celibate, by the way. And it's something that I had to consciously take a decision to make. And I'll be celebrating that in the next coming month, my celibacy. So I'm actually dating myself, and I'm discovering more and more of the woman that I am, and I'm falling in love with her each and every day.
Last question, I promise you. Are we seeing you on Real Housewives of Durban season 3?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to share that. But all I can say is stay on your socials, stay on your screens. You will know soon enough.
Okay, we have to see Nonku there, guys. And if you haven't tasted A2B wines, please do go to the site, or we will actually link it down below. And you can actually get yourself a bottle of that A2B wine. The story is beautiful. The woman is beautiful. And from us, firstly, happy birthday. Happy Women's Month. And happy Women's Month to you all.